We all have hopes and dreams.
We are more than our disability.
I would like the employers to see what we are made of.
What is your dream job?
My dream job will be either working in a cafe or a restaurant as a waitress.
My dream job is to be a football manager.
Brickwork.
To work in a cafe.
I like to work in an office.
My dream job is working with children.
Working at a record shop.
Steward at football, at the football ground.
My dream job is designing some of my artwork onto a t-shirt and like video games.
Why do you think you'd be good at that job?
I like serving customers because then I can talk to all the customers and stuff and handle food and drinks. I like helping my mum in the kitchen at home to make tea.
I'm pretty good at typing. I'm very organised because good communication, working with others.
I like working with my hands.
I love working with people and I love working on hygiene. I love cooking. I'm a good cook.
Because I like listening to music. I'm good at organising things and putting things away, making sure they're all tidy and making sure that there's no mess around.
I do IT good, like I used to do like a IT course.
Because I've got the experience. I want to look after people.
I like working at Bernardo's and I like people in general. People like me, I like helping people and I like doing this job, really.
It's vital to have an inclusive recruitment policy because children and young people with disabilities grow into adults that definitely can add to your workforce and bring something new and unique to it. It also ensures then that you have a cross-representation of your local community working within your workforce, and that can only be enriching and give a much better quality of staff.
What jobs do you do now?
I work in an office, put tags together, do franking letters and shredding paper and put things in big boxes and little boxes and stuff, and we do all sorts.
I work at Peterswood. I am on the pot wash.
I work in a charity shop.
I work on Friday lesson, but the lesson goes up. I do art and crafts with them.
Contact pneumatics. It both like dumping the envelopes and put things in plastic bags and put it in a box. So you take them out again. So you put it in the envelope. So they go out in post to different companies.
I work at the Octagon Theatre as a volunteer and I support and I show people around.
I'm responsible for the customer service department and we employ a large team, several of whom have disabilities. We thought it was vital that our team reflected the community in which we sit and which we serve and our customers. And we've found that not only has it been beneficial to people working here, the people with disabilities gaining sort of invaluable skills with regard to customer care and just building their confidence generally. What we're finding that the people that we've had work have been brilliant in terms of reliability, consistency. They've really been a great asset to the customer care department. It's been great.
There are jobs out there, but sometimes it's difficult to access them.
I find it frustrating sometimes. I have so much to offer, but I do not always have the chance to show it.
You'll tend to find that a lot of young people with disabilities will work consistently for the same firm for quite some time.
I've worked there for about 6 years now.
I worked for 6 years now. I've been there now.
I worked for 12.5 years. Well, I found out from my job centre and then I had to fill in an application form.
Why application form so hard? Look at this, it don't make sense. Do you know what would be really helpful? I supposed to fill in the application form on my behalf. What about a different format? Phone, email or audio tape? Clear and plain language helps as well.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Me too. I don't know what to expect from this interview. I find interviews nerve-wracking.
Hi Simon, thanks for coming today. My name's Mr. Booth. I'm the manager here, the team leader. So I'm going to be just basically asking you some questions just to find out a bit more.
How long is this going to last?
Could fit into our team. So, why do you think you'd be suitable for this job? Have you worked in a retail environment before? Have you ever worked in a really high...
Too fast. What was the first question?
Have you ever been in a situation like that? Have you got much experience in the retail sector?
I sometimes need a bit longer to answer questions.
What do you like with timekeeping? What do you like with flexibility?
Sorry, I don't understand. Plain English, please.
How did you find working when it was busy?
I'm better when it's more relaxed.
Okay, so don't worry if you feel nervous or anything, it's perfectly normal. So if you want any water at any point, just ask. It's there for you to have, so just let me know if you want anything. Have you worked in a shop before, Simon?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And how did you find working as a team? Did you enjoy working with other people?
I find it helpful to know what to expect. I know I could do it, but I wish I could show them.
I didn't have an interview. I had a practical trial instead.
Over the last 3 years, our young people have actually helped us to recruit every single staff member that works here, including me too. So they've brought some real wisdom to some of the processes we have. They've looked at some of the ways in which we shortlist and decided what they want to see in people that are applying for the jobs that are going to be working with them. And they've made us make some really subtle changes to how we ask questions, to literally looking at whether or not our process makes sense. So is it too complicated? Is it too hard to do? Does it put people off because there's too many words involved? And also the views and opinions of young people with disabilities can be quite insightful, and actually because they've been on that journey themselves and realise what obstacles there are, they can help you when you're recruiting to remove some of those obstacles and to make the process much simpler.
I find having a buddy at work really helpful. It helps me to understand things better. It may take a little longer to pick things up, but once I learn what to do, I do it well each time. I'm really good at fixed jobs that I can do every day. Jobs that I can do with my hands is learned through repetition.
Sometimes little changes can mean I can work better. I've got a brilliant team leader who understands my needs.
How are you getting on, Louise?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Oh, good. Is the screen okay for you
Yeah,
now?
it's a bit better, thank you. I couldn't see before. Thank you.
Brilliant. Okay, so it's fine. If
Yeah.
you need anything, I'm just round the corner.
Okay, thank you very much.
No worries,
Thank you.
Thank you.
I use a bigger screen display on a computer. I find that easier.
Young young people with disabilities and adults with disabilities are no different than anybody else coming into your recruitment agency. They might take a little bit longer to learn something sometimes, or need a little bit of extra care just to make sure they understand what you're asking of them. But you really will benefit from having people with disabilities within your workplace.
I know when I want something to be correct, and if something's wrong, I tell them it's something not right.
Within Barnardo's we have a very inclusive recruitment policy for both volunteers and for staff, so you'll find in our children's services and in our shops there'll be lots of volunteers with disabilities. It's easy to make really very simple changes to make a really big difference, so having peer support can be really good, making sure somebody understands their role very clearly, maybe adapting some of the words that you use in the tasks that you're asking someone to perform or in the written policies and procedures can make it much easier for somebody to follow the rules within that workplace.
I enjoy selling raffle tickets and sorting out clothes and making sure that they're tidy.
I'm a part-time worker. I work at Barnardo's. I do the hanging, bringing clothes down, putting things in the right order and making drinks.
Hi, sorry, excuse me, do you work here?
Yes, I do.
Could you tell me where the men's shirts are, please?
Kyle, can you show this gentleman where the shirts are, please?
Yeah, follow me.
Oh, cheers, thanks. Thank you.
Why I like working here? Because it's a job. Because if I sit at home, doing nothing, I'm not. So my mum won't like that. No, for what? No, won't like that. Because I like working here.
What do you enjoy about working?
Because then I won't be as like fed up at home and stuff.
It's nice. It's a nice place to work, and I feel it feels like a little family.
I love my boss.
How do you feel when you got the job?
I feel happy and great.
I felt very proud, excited.
Really good.
Felt happy, excited.
Pleased, happy, and excited, and I just like working there.
I'm happy when I got the job. I always wanted to work with children.
I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a joke. Someone was having a laugh at me.
The experience to work is fantastic.